What did Jim decide?
Jim decided to give up.
Oh, to give up.
Yes.
Jim decided to give up. Did Jim decide to quit?
Yes,
Or did Jim decide to continue?
Jim decided to quit. Jim didn't decide to continue.
Decided to give up.
Yes.
Oh, poor Jim. Who decided to give up?
Jim decided to give up.
Jim decided to give up. Why? Why did Jim decide to give up?
Because he was extremely frustrated.
He decided to give up because he was extremely frustrated. Was Jim extremely frustrated?
Yes, Jim was extremely
He was
frustrated.
extremely frustrated. So he decided to give up. Did he give up trying to lose weight?
Yes, he gave up
Yes, exactly.
trying to lose
He gave up
weight.
trying to lose weight. He went to a restaurant. He wanted to eat everything because he was so frustrated. What did Jim want to eat?
Jim wanted to eat everything.
Everything.
Yes, everything.
Did he want to eat a little?
No, not a little, a lot.
No.
Jim wanted to eat a lot.
Eat everything in the restaurant. Did Jim want to eat a lot
Yes,
or a little?
a lot, not a little.
A lot.
Jim wanted to eat
a lot.
everything.
In fact, Jim wanted to eat everything. Where did he want to eat everything?
Jim wanted to eat everything at
the restaurant.
the restaurant.
Jim wanted to eat
Restaurant.
everything at the restaurant.
At the restaurant.
Which restaurant did Jim go to?
McDonald's. Jim went to
Jim went
McDonald's.
to McDonald's.
Yes.
Yeah. Jim went to McDonald's.
McDonald's.
He wanted to eat everything in McDonald's. Did he want to eat all the hamburgers in McDonald's?
Yes, he wanted to
Yes,
eat
he did.
all the
He
hamburger.
wanted to eat all the hamburgers
Yes.
in McDonald's. Did he want to eat all the French fries in
Yeah.
McDonald's?
Yes, he did. He wanted to
Yes,
eat
he did.
everything.
He wanted to eat all the French fries in McDonald's, and he wanted to eat all the hamburgers in
Yes.
McDonald's. Jim wanted to eat everything in McDonald's. Why? Because
He was so frustrated.
Yeah, Jim was very frustrated. So frustrated. But at McDonald's, he met a beautiful woman. Oh, she liked him. He liked her. Oh, who did Jim meet?
Jim met a
Jim met
beautiful woman.
A beautiful woman.
Yes.
Where did Jim meet a beautiful woman?
At McDonald's. Yes.
Jim met a beautiful woman
at
at
McDonald's.
Who did Jim meet at McDonald's?
A beautiful woman. Jim met a
woman
beautiful woman
at McDonald's.
at McDonald's.
Did Jim meet a handsome man at McDonald's?
No,
Or a beautiful woman?
no.
At
Jim
McDonald's.
didn't meet a handsome man. Jim met a beautiful woman
Jim
at
met a
restaurant
beautiful woman at McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Did the woman like Jim?
Yes, the woman likes
Yes,
him.
she liked him.
Yes, she likes him.
Good. Yes, the beautiful woman liked Jim. Did Jim like her?
Yes, Jim likes her.
Yes. Jim liked her, and she liked him. Who liked Jim?
The beautiful woman
The
likes
beautiful
Jim.
woman
Like
liked
Jim.
Who did Jim like?
Jim liked to the
Jim
beautiful woman.
liked the beautiful woman. What was her name?
Her name was Susan.
Huh. The beautiful woman's name was Susan. Susan was the beautiful woman's name. Where was Susan?
Susan was
At
at
McDonald's.
yes.
Where was Jim?
Jim at
At
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Yes.
Jim was at McDonald's.
Jim was
and
at
Susan was
McDonald's.
at McDonald's.
Yes.
Was Susan ugly?
No,
Or was Susan beautiful?
she wasn't ugly. She was
Susan
beautiful.
was beautiful.
Yes.
Susan was a beautiful woman. And she liked Jim. Jim liked Susan. They began to date. Who began to date?
Jim and Susan began to
Jim
date.
and Susan. Jim and Susan began to date. What did Jim and Susan begin to do?
They began to date.
Jim and Susan began to date. Who began to date?
Jim and Susan began to date.
Jim and Susan began to date. Did Jim and Susan begin to eat?
No, they didn't.
No. No, no, no.
They didn't begin to
Did
eat.
Jim and
They
Susan
they began to
drink?
date. No, not drink.
Oh.
They began to date.
What did Jim and Susan begin to do?
They began to date.
Date. Jim and Susan began to date. They began to date. Why did they begin to date?
They began to date because they
They
like
began to date
each other.
because they liked each other. They liked each other. Jim liked Susan, and Susan liked Jim. They liked each other. Every day, Susan cooked healthy food for Jim. Oh, nice. Every day, Susan cooked healthy food for Jim. What kind of food did she cook?
She cooked healthy food.
She cooked
Healthy food for Jim.
healthy.
Yes.
Who cooked healthy food?
Susan. Susan cooked healthy food for Jim.
Healthy food. Did Jim cook healthy food?
No, he didn't cook healthy food.
Unfortunately. No, Jim didn't cook healthy food. So, who cooked healthy food?
Susan. Susan cooked
Susan.
healthy food.
Susan cooked healthy food. Who did Susan cook for?
Jim.
Who did Susan cook for?
Susan cooked food for
For
Jim.
She cooked for Jim.
Yes.
Susan cooked for Jim. What did she cook for Jim?
She cooked healthy food for Jim.
Healthy food.
Yes.
She cooked healthy food
for Jim.
for Jim. Did she cook healthy food for her mother?
No, not for her mother.
No,
For Jim.
not for her mother. She cooked healthy food for Jim. When did she cook healthy
every day. She cooked healthy food for Jim every day.
Every day.
Yes.
All the time. Every day.
All the time.
Susan cooked healthy food for Jim. Did Susan make a difference
Yes.
in Jim's life?
Yes,
Did
she did.
change his
She
life?
made a difference in Jim's life.
Oh yes, Susan made a difference in his life. Did Susan change Jim's life?
Yes, Susan changed
Yes.
Jim's life.
Susan changed Jim's life. Susan made a difference in Jim's life. Who made a difference?
Susan. Susan made a difference in Jim's life.
Did she make a difference in her own life?
No,
Or did she make a difference in Jim's life?
in Jim's life.
She made a difference in Jim's life. Who made a difference in Jim's life?
Susan. Susan made a difference in Jim's
Susan
life.
made a difference in Jim's life. Did she make a difference in Chris's life?
No, in Jim's life.
No, she didn't make a difference in Chris's life. She made a difference in Jim's life. How did she make a difference in Jim's life?
She cooked healthy food for Jim every
By
day.
cooking
Yes.
healthy food. She made a difference in Jim's life
Yes.
by cooking healthy food. So what did she do to make a difference?
She cooked healthy
She cooked
food
healthy
every day
food.
for Jim.
She cooked healthy food and made a difference in
Yes.
Jim's life. Jim lost weight. Yay! Jim lost weight. Did he lose a little weight?
No, not a little, a
Oh.
lot.
Jim lost
He lost a lot of weight. Yes.
Why? Why did Jim lose a lot of weight?
Jim lost a lot
Because
of
Susan
weight
cooked
because Susan
healthy
cooked
food
healthy food for
for
him
him
every day.
every day.
Yes.
Susan cooked healthy food for Jim every day, so he lost weight. After 6 months, how much did he weigh?
He weighs 170
Only 170
pounds.
pounds.
Yes.
After 6 months,
Yes.
Jim weighed only 170 pounds. How many kilos did he weigh after 6 months?
77 kilos.
77. After 6 months, he weighed 77 kilos, or 170 pounds. Who weighed 170 pounds?
Jim weighed 170
Jim weighed
pounds.
170 pounds.
Yes.
When did Jim weigh 170 pounds?
After 6 months.
Well, after 6 months. After 6
6
months,
months.
Jim weighed.
170 pounds.
Was he fat?
No, he wasn't fat.
No,
He was
he
thin.
wasn't. He wasn't fat. Jim was thin. Why was Jim thin?
He was thin because he lost
Because he had a
170 pounds
wonderful girlfriend.
after 6 months.
Jim was thin because he had a wonderful girlfriend. Who was his girlfriend?
Susan. Susan was his
His
girlfriend.
was Susan. His girlfriend was Susan. Was Susan fantastic?
Yes, she was
Yes,
so
yes,
fantastic.
Susan was fantastic.
Yes.
Susan was wonderful and fantastic.
Fantastic.
Who was wonderful?
Susan. Susan was a wonderful
Susan.
woman.
Who was thin?
Jim. Jim was
Jim.
thin.
Jim was thin, and Susan was wonderful. After 6 months, how much did Jim weigh?
After 6 months, Jim weighed 170 pounds.
After 6 months. Who weighed 170 pounds
Jim.
after 6 months?
Jim weighed 170 pounds
Jim
after
weighed
6 months.
170 pounds after 6 months. Did he weigh 77 kilos
Yes.
after 4 months?
No. Not after 4 months.
No.
After
Not
6 months.
4 months.
Yes.
After 6 months, he weighed 77 kilos.
Kilos.
Did Jim lose weight?
Yes. Jim lost
Yes,
weight.
he did. Jim lost weight. Jim lost a lot of weight.
A lot of weight.
How much does Jim weigh now? Well,
Jim weighed
now,
170
Jim weighs
pounds
170 pounds.
now.
Is Jim thin now?
Yes. Jim.
Yes, he is. Now
Jim is
Jim
thin
is
now.
thin. How did Jim feel? After 6 months, how did he feel?
Jim was thrilled.
Thrilled. Jim felt thrilled. Was Jim thrilled?
Yes. He was
Yes,
thrilled.
Jim was thrilled. Was Jim excited and happy?
Yes. He was excited and
Yes,
happy.
He was excited and happy. Jim was thrilled. Was Chris thrilled or was Jim thrilled?
Jim was thrilled.
Jim was thrilled. So, Jim was sad?
No, he wasn't sad.
No. Jim wasn't sad. Jim was thrilled.
Thrilled.
Was Susan thrilled?
Yes. Susan was
Yes, of
thrilled.
course. Susan was also thrilled. Jim and Susan were thrilled. That is the end of the mini story for Fat Man. Awesome!
Bye.